This dog did not wander away. He was abandoned, left behind without explanation, without food, without shelter, without a name. For weeks, maybe months, he survived on instinct alone. No one stopped, no one looked closely enough, no one asked why he stayed in the same area every day. Because abandoned dogs don't run far. They wait. What abandonment really does to a dog is not what most people think. It's not just hunger, it's not just fear. It is confusion. Dogs don't understand betrayal. They don't understand no longer wanted. They only understand loyalty and the sudden absence of it. When we first saw him, grooming was the last thing on our minds. His coat was completely matted. His skin was hidden, his eyes barely visible. But what mattered most was his behavior. He didn't bark, he didn't growl, he didn't run. He stood still, frozen, as if making any movement might make things worse. This is not calmness. This is shutdown. Many people believe dogs in this condition should be left as they are for days or weeks. This belief spreads fast online. It sounds compassionate, but it is often incorrect. Severe matting is not cosmetic. It is medical. Matted fur pulls on the skin with every step. It traps moisture, dirt, parasites, and bacteria. It restricts blood flow. It causes pain, constant, silent pain. This dog was not comfortable. He was enduring. Abandonment also affects the nervous system. When a dog is left alone for too long, stress hormones remain elevated, the body stays in survival mode, touch becomes unfamiliar and frightening. This is why every decision matters. Every movement, every sound, every second. Professional grooming is not about appearance. It is about relieving physical pain, allowing skin to breathe, identifying wounds and infections, and restoring basic comfort. In many rescue cases, grooming is the first step of healing, not the last. But grooming a dog like this is not simple. You cannot rush, you cannot force, you cannot treat them like a normal pet. This requires training, experience, patience, and empathy. One wrong move can undo trust instantly. This dog did not know we were helping him. He had no reason to trust humans anymore. Trust must be earned quietly. One of the most common comments we see under rescue videos is this: "Why didn't you let him rest first? Why groom him immediately? He needs time before all that." These questions come from a good place, but they often miss an important truth. Waiting is not always kindness. In cases of severe matting, waiting can actually increase suffering. Matted fur tightens over time. As the dog moves, the mats pull harder against the skin. This causes restricted blood circulation, hidden wounds that cannot heal, moisture trapped against the skin, bacterial and fungal infections. Pain becomes constant, not visible, but persistent. Many abandoned dogs hide pain extremely well, not because they are strong, but because showing weakness in survival mode can be dangerous. A dog that appears quiet may actually be overwhelmed. Stillness is not comfort. It is often resignation. Another myth: grooming is stressful, so it should be delayed. The truth is more complex. Yes, grooming can be stressful, but unmanaged pain is far more stressful. When discomfort is removed, stress hormones begin to decrease. The nervous system can finally start to reset. Relief comes before trust. This is why professional assessment matters. Not every rescue dog is groomed immediately, but when matting is severe, action becomes medical, not cosmetic. In this case, grooming was not optional. It was necessary. We moved slowly. No rushing, no forcing positions, no loud sounds. Every pause mattered. Every reaction was respected. This dog wasn't being handled. He was being listened to. Severe matting hides more than dirt. It hides open wounds, pressure sores, embedded debris, parasites and skin infections, restricted movement. Without grooming, none of this can be properly assessed. In abandoned dogs, injuries often go unnoticed for weeks. Small wounds turn into infected areas. Minor irritation becomes inflammation. When fur is tightly matted, air cannot reach the skin. Healing cannot begin. Another issue many people don't realize: temperature regulation. Dogs do not cool themselves through their fur. Matted coats trap heat. They prevent airflow. They increase the risk of overheating, even in mild weather. What looks like warm protection is often the opposite. We also consider mobility. Mats around the legs, chest, and joints restrict movement. Over time, this causes abnormal posture and joint pain. A dog may stop walking normally, not because of injury, but because movement hurts. During grooming, changes begin to happen quietly. Breathing slows, muscles relax, tension releases. These are signs of relief. Not fear, not trauma. Relief. And comfort is the foundation of recovery. This is often the first moment an abandoned dog feels physical comfort again. Not excitement, not happiness, comfort. And comfort is the foundation of recovery. Transformation does not begin with trust. It begins with removing pain. Rescue is not the end of trauma. It is the beginning of adjustment. For abandoned dogs, safety feels unfamiliar. Silence feels suspicious. Kindness feels confusing. Many people expect immediate happiness, tail wagging, affection, gratitude. But dogs do not process change the way humans do. After abandonment, the brain remains alert, always waiting for loss to happen again. This is why some rescue dogs seem distant at first. They are not ungrateful, they are cautious. Trust must be earned through consistency, not emotion. Routine becomes healing. Regular meals, gentle handling, predictable environments. No pressure, no expectations. Just presence. Grooming plays a role here too. Being touched without harm, being restrained without punishment, being cared for without abandonment. These experiences slowly rewrite memory. Transformation is not a moment. It is a process. Some changes are visible, others take weeks, sometimes months, and sometimes the smallest sign means the most. A relaxed posture, a deeper sleep, a quiet exhale. This dog is not saved yet. He is healing,